All right, video number 1 on setting up the new Mikolo M7 Smith machine that I ordered. Each of these boxes weighs roughly, like, I don't know, 400 pounds. My only recommendation for the FedEx people that dropped it off, like as for near as I could tell, it was one friendly driver that dropped it off. It'd probably be easier on the driver and on the equipment if you've had 2 people pick it up and place it by the garage door. I feel like maybe if there's a ton of bent bars and back to Mikolo, like working that out with FedEx would probably cut down on that, but hey, that's above my pay grade. Hey, so this is part 2. I'm probably 15-20 minutes into unboxing this, just listening to Aerosmith on the little radio here. I'm getting like the main structure together. I'm a welder by trade. Like, I'm only a welder at Yamaha, but like, yeah, this steel here, like it's advertised as 14 gauge, and that's totally believable. Like, looking at the pull-up bar, like, that's pretty chunky stuff. And so where am I? Structural steel over here. Get the accessories out of the way so I can get together for it, and then just throw on all the attachments later. 20 minutes into it. Hopefully my friend Fernera has stopped drooling at Audrey Hepburn by now. You're now dehydrated. Go grab a glass of water, girl. Got our first shipping carnage. Looks like this box was just dropped right on its face, and like I could probably bend that right back out. Brute force doesn't do it. A bit of heat will. All the bars, like on I don't know, this doesn't make sense. So like there's one, this one's bent slightly, that's not too big. There's another one there, and whatever this is supposed to be, that's supposed to be opened right up. That looks like it's like the same bar is damaged on both ends, so it's just kind of disappointing that, like, just put them into like 5 or 6 boxes so it's not too heavy for one person to deliver, and that would have been avoided completely. Okay, I was able to like basically straighten out all those brackets with a crescent wrench. I don't mind assembling it the way it is. If anything, I might need to, gently coax the bolts into place with a hammer. I might just take a shot. Like, there's like scuffs on where it, seems to have taken an impact there in transit or something. I really don't mind that sort of stuff. I could probably just cover it up with a Sharpie marker. This up here too. That took like that was probably the biggest hit. Why am I filming my toes? Why didn't I stage this video well at all? Why do I put no effort into anything? Like, what am I even doing with my life? All right, so like, this isn't, yeah, hammer, bolt, send it. It'll be good. All right, assembly's going pretty quick. I got like all these uprights up and, I don't know, erect already. He said erect. Yeah, the directions are actually super useful. Like, the way as long as you just keep all the nuts and bolts separated and organized, like the instructions, if it's not clear which side is left or right, it'll actually like magnify like a little bit of it so you can have something for reference. So, it's kind of leaning. Yeah, I don't want to lean on it too hard at this point in construction, or it'll collapse on you and you'll die a painful, agonizing death. Okay, so I don't know. So for me, this is the next day. For you guys, it's just like, just a blip between clips. I just got the Smith machine part up, and you want a partner for this because I just arm wrestled all this stuff together. And I don't even know what part of the video I'm at anymore. I'm just like lost in this wilderness of trash and it's finally coming together. It looks like a machine, just it doesn't have a top. But yeah, like definitely want to partner for this. Because yeah, just getting that Smith. Honestly, I think you could get the Smith. I would do the Smith machine components before doing these uprights with the cable pulleys attached to them. And that way they're not in the way. But that's just me. And like kind of start with a back and forward so that, each consecutive part isn't in your way as you work to the front. Maybe that's a suggestion for Mikolo. I have no idea. Then again, I didn't watch the video on how to actually assemble this thing, and I'm kind of just like my dad says, work a plan. No, plan your work and work your plan, but really my plan is bullshit, so I'm just winging it. Day 18, the saga continues. A useful tip that anyone assembling this at home themselves might want to know. I went to put the Mikolo faceplate thing up there. And these pulleys, so like this bolt here on this pulley, like it came pre-assembled from Mikolo, and I had to this one was the opposite way around so that the nut was protruding into the plate. And because it wasn't, I just didn't like that. I just took it off and put it back on so that it would clear and sit flush against there. All right, this one isn't Mikolo's fault, but you do want to double check the clearance of your ceiling if you plan on using this for pull-ups. Boop. Boop. Also, the Smith bar is kind of in the way. I have it all the way up because that seems least intrusive. Actually, it doesn't matter where that is. Never mind. Okay, so overall impression of the Mikolo M7. I think overall is a terrific value for the money. I applied a $200 coupon on Amazon. I think, and so it has shipping included. So with taxes, I got this for $12.80, which is a pretty good price, I think. All the online reviews I see at least complain of the cable pulley system, and it's really hard to describe. All right, for starters, I greased those chrome uprights with Valvoline synthetic grease from my car, so it's good for 3,000 miles or 3 months, whichever comes first. It feels really smooth, but it's like just pulling on this, you can tell that the weight stack itself is kind of sliding up and down instead of rolling on wheels of any type. The Titan G3, I think it has a little roll. So the Titan has the exact same setup. It's a square tube with this stack on it, but their stack has it has rollers on the inside of some type. I'm not sure, maybe bearings, a bearing pad. I don't know. But I bet that would be smoother and change the feel completely. That might be worth looking into in the future. Maybe just nitpicking at this point. It'd be kind of cool to have a little cover for these bolts here so you don't scratch up your plates. I'm just looking around. I do like the has a Olympic barbell holder there. I didn't bother with a landmine because I built my own when I was in welding school, and just feel like having it just kind of looked like a floppy wiener just kind of sitting down here. This comes out so it's less intrusive. I'd rather have space than attachments if I feel like I'm not going to use the attachment. It does feel kind of like these could have been better. I don't know. I'm not sure. Those are for the bands if you ever do any, so you can add a band to your Smith bar maybe. Oh, that's popped off. That's on me. My bad. Some of the attachments, like I thought it'd be hard to mess up a rope, but it feels like so this rope, like it's the black piece is plastic. I just prefer rubber. That's really nitpicky though. It's kind of hard to mess up a rope. The yeah, the lat pull down bar does seem kind of disappointing, but and I think that other owners of this unit have upgraded to like different lat pull down bars. But yeah, overall, I think it's just an outstanding unit, and I really can't wait to put it through its paces, use it, throw up a swing on there, and surprise the wife. I have no idea. But right now, I need to clean up the absolute disaster that, oh my God, it was 4 boxes and just endless pieces of from bubble tape and styrofoam and more boxes. And more concerning, there's like a couple bolts, washers. Yeah, it's never good seeing there's one there on the floor right there. It's never a good sign. All right, I'll take another look at the machine and make sure I didn't miss anything. But yeah, I guess in maybe a month or two, I'll follow this video up with a video that at least looks a bit more well done or produced, or edited. I don't know. I have no idea what I'm doing. But yeah, you'll hear from me if you're still tuned in a few months. All right, later.